What's up? Good evening. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. So, question, and I got to answer. Greek Ways with Hayes is my name. Helping people is my game, baby. So, they said outside of community service and attended events, anything else they should do, or, what else is there to get interest, to kind of get into that, D9 level of consideration and potential, success as a member. Well, I again have done videos on these topics, but I know this is a popcorn generation, as they say, and you guys ain't going back through my catalog, so we're gonna do a part 2. Hopefully this ain't the same as the part 1 I did, but you guys got social media that allows you to go to the chapter's page of interest and find out who the members are. I would encourage you to do that. Find out what those members, who they are, what they're doing, what they're involved in, and if there's some things that match up with you from a synergy level, join the organizations they're doing the community service with, or the restaurants that they're in, and make organic conversations. Now, that don't mean go stalking nobody or nothing crazy, but I'm just saying, if you know that, like I knew when I was seeking membership, a lot of the members of my organization worked out at LA Fitness. So every now and then I went up to the LA Fitness, and once I became familiar with them, they knew me. So when I came around, for an interest stuff, that they was like, oh yeah, he work out at my gym. I would just speak, how you doing? Keep it moving. I wouldn't bother people workouts, nothing like that. But if there was community service that was taking place at other events outside of the organization that I wanted to join, I would do it. And it wasn't, I'm not saying I would just do it for that purpose. Like I said, if it's something you're interested in. A lot of Greeks you'll find that those that are Greek kind of do a lot of different things. They run, they travel groups. I mean, we're very diversified. So the only other thing that I could think of is, if there's a political aspect of your interest, help on the campaign. That one gives you community service, but if it's a Greek that's running for office and you can lend your hand, that will help, build a relationship with you and that person, as well as simply have the community service hours. The only other thing I can say is, excuse me, is if there's something that you do that's unique that you believe will benefit that organization, then I certainly would make sure that I'm doing that, and be able to sell that to the chapter as this is what, in addition to me being me, here's another part of me that can add to you and your chapter if I'm made a member. That's all I can think of. Anybody think of anything else, feel free to comment like y'all do on other videos, fighting over stuff, y'all crazy selves. What about this? What about, I can't find every video in the world, y'all. Some people send me videos, sometimes I run across them, I think they're cool, I send them. I can't, show 15 different angles of videos and stuff. It's just, some of y'all like, what about that? I don't follow everybody. So, people I follow send me videos, or I see them. If I like them, I throw them up here for y'all enjoyment. Other than that, man, y'all quit being so serious about this stuff. All right, Greek Ways with Hayes.